Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. It's me, Abe Prustian,
Cold Run.
and we did it. We defeated Gortash, the bastard, and now we can talk to Karlach first. Is my first order of business here.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
Fair enough. Where is he?
Right by
Oh,
the cat.
right. Lord Enver Gortash. Let me loot him.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
Like most tyrants.
Right? Okay, you can sense she's working something out. Say
I
nothing.
feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something.
You're a
There's
bard. Make it
nothing, is
happen.
there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
Yeah, I think either that or the second one, or even the third. I'm not going to say number
Yeah.
4.
No.
I think
I think any of the top three are reasonable.
right? What do you mean?
It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before.
It's true.
What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
Oh. Let me see. Yeah, I like this idea of being optimistic here. I think either
know
that
there's
or
the-
this one.
Like, I know that in some situations there's the whole, like, you're not supposed to fix it, you're supposed to listen, but this might be something we actually can fix.
Maybe. I think I'm gonna go with the first one. It feels the most, I don't
Yeah.
know, romantic.
That's fair.
But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you, and I will be until the very end.
Don't say that. So you
Ah.
found some way to fix
I guess
me.
I was right.
You were right.
Now Gortash is dead. I'll get my heart back.
It's what she wants it to
My
be.
Heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil.
Oh, jeez. She's so much trauma.
I don't want it like this.
This is it? Okay. Let it out. It's about time, I guess. I don't know. You know, it's good for her to feel her feelings, I guess.
She's not like a super repressed person, though. And so,
It's true.
like, it feels like she has, but this is something different. Like, given what she's She just
Right?
closed this giant chapter of her life, and the epilogue doesn't look much different to her from the chapters that came before it.
Yeah. Uh, shit. Okay, let it out. It's about time.
I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Oh, I just had a horrible thought.
Hmm?
What if we had found the smith before this, we'd be able to save her, but now it's too late, and because we didn't explore Lower Town enough, she's just going to die or
Oh,
something?
God, I
That
hope
can't be
not.
it.
I hope
She's
not.
not going to die before the final fight. She's not going to. Of course not. We
I
have
hope
time.
not. Jesus. God. Well, if it is, it is. I say I don't know, but whatever it is, I think we're meant to do it together.
Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
And she's gone.
Right, she is. We will definitely go to camp. But first, we'll take a look around here.
Yeah.
Reading this book, this portfolio notebook is stuffed with page after page of diagrams and schematics, recognizable as Gandhian designs for magically enhanced mechanisms, but amended and expanded by notes in Gortash's precise handwriting, with emendations such as infernal hellfire power sources, illithid synapse cable wiring, and even Githyanki image projection hexnology. Particularly striking is a diagram of a giant steel watcher variant, with a note in Gortash's hand reading, "Weight insupportable? Cut the mass." I want to know what's up with this weird-ass light. Seriously. Doesn't show up as anything.
Yeah. It's got to just be a buggy spell effect or something.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, Gortash, do you have anything to loot? Fabricated arbalest. Gortash's key. Note from Helsik. Oh, Helsik was the one who got us into the House of Hope. Here we go. Yeah, Lord G. Yes, if necessary, I could get you back into the House of Hope. For the right price, of course. Though I doubt they'd be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. However, you know your business better than I, or anyone else. H. You can get his, outfit.
Oh, I just had a perception success over here also.
Oh,
on the painting.
nice. Rare clothing. Hey, the
Any clothing you
Netherstone
wanna use?
studded gauntlet. Maybe. Tyrannical jack boots. My god.
Not something that's really your style.
Right.
Wait, is his portrait just him with a hand dramatically covering over his face, or is that meant to be the black hand that everyone serves?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe? Because the gauntlets, the Bane, right? The Hand of Bane or whatever.
Yeah. Because his hand is prominent in that portrait. That's this is a very dramatic, intentionally. It's like he's posing for this portrait, right?
Yeah.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon. It engulfs your mind, drowns your senses. Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Oh, right, we just...
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Bane's chosen has fallen. His Netherstone is yours. You have done well.
You know what? I have done well.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is definitely triggered because I picked up his Netherstone. Let's see, I heard the absolute
You
screams.
heard the Elder Brain. It's regaining its autonomy.
Yeah,
It cries
seems
not
bad.
from pain, but exaltation.
We're
We
spreading
must
joy.
stop it before it breaks free. One Netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her. After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
It's a good question. My assumption has been that I will destroy the Elder Brain. So, yeah, I will put an end to it.
We shall see.
Everybody's like, no, control the thing. And I'm like, it's horrible. Let's just kill it. Kill the horrible thing. Alright, I've got too much stuff. This, crossbow that Gortash had gives you Sunbeam. That's pretty cool. An illuminating
Yeah.
shot. Maybe it's illuminating shot that did that weird light.
It could be, yeah. That sounds reasonable.
Fires shimmering bolt that inflicts one turn of radiating orb upon the target. So maybe
Oh,
not.
never mind. Is there a description on? Is
The
there like
sunbeam maybe. Unleash a beam of brilliant light that blinds all creatures. Oh, like a description on the crossbow
yeah, like
itself.
a lore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A perfect system must be ruled by a keen eye, and any error foolish enough to rear its head afore the eye must be quickly, precisely, and totally eliminated. This crossbow can help with that. Okay, sure.
And what were his clothes again? Like whether they were just caster clothes or something?
Yeah, cloth of authority. You can't be frightened, cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. You have advantage on intimidation checks and insight checks. Armor class +1. The description is, one can hardly be called a lord if they aren't dressed as such. A cursory glance at Gortash's finery would reveal intricate garb. Closer look would reveal a maddening attention to even the most minute details of the filigree. Indeed.
Yeah, his image is a big thing for him. He's the ultimate like evil politician.
Right, exactly. Who wants this crossbow?
Maybe. Oh no, I was thinking.
I'm just gonna
Astarion,
send
but
it
he
to
doesn't-
Minsk for now. Astarion
Yeah.
uses hand crossbows
Oh yeah, this is a big
specifically,
one.
so yeah. All right, how
And
am
the
I
gauntlet.
still
Does anyone use the
frickin'
gauntlet? Your
Covered.
unarmed attacks deal additional damage. We don't really have any. Like I would use unarmed attacks, but I don't think it impacts me as when I'm actually using them.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't need these phase optimizers. Grant nearby steel watchers an additional action with roiling arcana. So this is something Gortash had on him. He could have boosted his steel watchers. That's kind of funny. I'm just gonna send them to camp. They're heavy. But you know what the heaviest thing of all is? My fucking gold.
Guilt? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
spell
no,
it
that's pretty
G-I-L-T.
So this is the. All right, I'm going to steal this painting and see what this reveals because this is Oh, there's a safe here. Okay. So this is what
Nice.
Gortash's key opens.
There. I sent half my money to camp. Okay. So you've opened a safe?
I have. Oh, it's about time. We finally got the high security vault key for Gortash. And there's also something in there that you can.
Yeah,
it
the
looks like a
shield
long letter.
steward. Let me look at this. Transcript of key passage of the interrogation of Flovus Noog, steward of the Knights of the Shield. Hall of the Shield Hall. Blackhand. When did you begin to suspect that Duke Stelmane was not herself? Noog, I cleared her dinner dishes after a meal of mutton pie, but when I got the dish up to the kitchen, the mutton was brains. Blackhand. Brains? And not sheep brains, neither, so I started poking around. Blackhand. In the elf song cellar? Noog. In the night's secret chambers, yes. And I found a cell with a body in it, a corpse in city prison stripes. Blackhand. A dead state prisoner? Noog. If I tell you about this, you're gonna let me go, right? Blackhand. Right. Noog. It was a condemned criminal with the top of their head shattered and the brain mostly gone. Blackhand. In Stelmane's rooms. Noog. The secret part, yes, that's where she found me. Blackhead. She what? Nuke, found me. It found me. At first I thought she was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. She smiled. I don't remember anything after that.
Remind me who was Stelmane?
Stelmane is the Emperor's friend. Who
Okay.
died in the Elf Song Tavern next to our rooms.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like there's a chest maybe over here I could loot. Gilded chest.
You got multiple flavors of bicockets here. 2 bicockets. Which is a fancy hat.
Oh boy.
Fancy wizard hat.
Oh, okay. I found more stuff. I got Accelerated Grand Design. Let me read this. Accelerated Grand Design, the key points. As top leaders in the Bay Knight hierarchy, to effectively implement what the Mad Alhoun known as Blue Apex named the Accelerated Grand Design, it's important that you understand its broad outlines. Don't worry about the details. Leave those to me. The central element of this plan is that our dominated elder brain lays elithid tadpoles that induce a state of suspended ceremorphosis, which the host does not transform into a mind flayer. Instead, the tadpole becomes psychic minions of the hive mind of the elder brain, which they perceive as a goddess, a deity of conquest called the Absolute. This Absolute, however, obeys the commands of the Chosen of the Dead Three, and needless to say, as Bane is the god of tyranny, our allies who worship Baal and Miracle must in the end defer to us. Yeah, that's what he thinks. Mind Flayer Specimen and Helldusk Boots. So the Helldusk Boots... No one takes better to being forged than the infernal iron of Avernus, where the archdevil Zariel presides. Yeah. You cannot be...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to read it, but you can read it.
No, go for it.
You cannot be forcibly moved by a foe's spells or actions. You ignore the effects of difficult terrain. When you fail a saving throw, you may use your action to succeed instead. Or your reaction. Interesting. Huh.
And what is that action? Hellcrawler.
That I'm not sure. Let me examine.
Oh, wow. That sounds awesome.
Teleport to an area and deal 2 to 16 fire damage where you land. That's cool. Okay. Are these... I don't know what... I guess they're just any kind of boots.
Yeah, just clothing.
I want them. I'm
Yeah.
wearing them.
I mean, that feels perfect. That feels great. That feels awesome.
Right? I'm like it's not my boots of aid and comfort, but you know what? Fuck it. Helldusk all the way. I don't know about these tyrannical jack boots, though. I'm just going to send those to camp. I think that's fine. Okay. Got a stuffed bear.
Just looking at any of these things on the table, if any of them are of note. Baldur's Gate Temple of Baal, a book on the legendary Temple of Baal located beneath Baldur's Gate.
Nice. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a Song of Rest. Wait, where? Oh, right. I was like, where is everybody? And then I realized we don't have like 1.5 million people summoned, and Karlach went to camp.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just us.
So the Temple of Baal, located in the haunted, tumble-down subterranean complex, usually called the Undercity Ruins.
Yeah, I'm
But
seeing
through
it now.
these is the sewer system. Even if you could find a way in here, the ruins are extensive, and so they don't really know where it is.
Yeah, we found it, though.
I shall report to the disciplinarian to expiate my failure. Yes, the person who made this report is screwed.
All right, let me look at this Knight of the Shields report. Attempts to displace the Knights of the Shield from their smuggling and contraband networks have been more difficult than anticipated. We face a shortfall in reaching our target quota and wresting key clients from the Knights. Our assumption that we could pry business away from the Knights by simply offering their clients a better percentage has proven naive, with fences and customs runners routinely choosing loyalty to the Knights over profit. Negotiations with prospective clients have proven so difficult that we now believe the knights exert some sort of influence over their partners beyond the profit motive. The indications are that this influence is psychic rather than magical, but further investigation is required. With utmost respect to the Black Hand of Loyalty. Okay, what about next steps? Gortash Private Memoir Notes, number 17, Pacifying the City. From the standpoint of control of the masses, the Elderbrain's rate of tadpole viviparity is disappointing. There will never be enough larvae to tadpole all the citizens of Baldur's Gate, or even the majority. The alternative approach is pacifying the city is two-pronged. First, we must take control of the municipal executive functions from the top down by leveraging fear of the absolute to get me appointed Baldur's Gate Archduke. Second, we deploy a program of selective tadpoling of key individuals as larvae become available, till all the city's power centers are effectively under my control. Assuming the success of the scheme, we should be able to spare a nursery or two of tadpoles to begin the same process in I must interview my southern agents to determine who will be best to execute this plan. Huh. Studies of elder brains? Report for Gortash by Scribe Yanthus. An illithid elder brain is many things, absolute ruler of its mind flayer colony, found to procreation through its production of illithid larvae, so-called tadpoles. But most of all, an elder brain is a supremely powerful organic calculator, a mental machine able to process a vast number of simultaneous thought processes. It is always 100 moves ahead, cannot be surprised except by a sudden confluence of unexpected variables. Mortal genius and innovation are no match for its sheer computational power. Below this, a notice applied in Gortash's precise handwriting. No weakness but the unexpected. It seems I shall need unexpected allies. If he was hoping that would be us, he's a little disappointed. Alright, the Stelmane connection. As previously reported, the position of the Knights of the Shield as the lead smuggling syndicate in Baldur's Gate is strong, anomalously so. Generous bribery of key operatives has elicited the information that the Knights are working hand in glove with a member of the Council of Four, Duke Belline Stelmane. Though Stelmane shows evidence of decreasing debility due to some sort of wasting disease, her influence over transfer of contraband in the gate has only grown as her physical abilities have declined. Solving this enigma should give us the key to bringing down the Knights. Investigations continue. Interesting. And then they killed her, and then they were able to depose the Knights of the Shield. Because we know they were pretty much gone.
Oh, by the way, did you use your parasite on anything? On any ability
No,
yet?
and I think I'm out of stuff to use it on. You want the parasite?
Sure. If you're out of stuff, then yeah, absolutely.
I am. I think there's one more thing, and it doesn't help me at all, so I'm not interested. There should be the illithid powers above the journal. It should say ×2. I hope.
Yes, I do see that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you should be able to do them from there.
Not available. Oh, I'm in wild shape.
That makes sense.
Let me decat myself. Where's decat? Where's decat?
There's decat.
There's no... Oh, distance walker. There it is. Perfect. All right, let's try this. Tadpole's available too. And so, where is the... what the hell is it called? The transformation into the cat thing with tentacles.
Let me find that. It is in the upper left. So the kind of split of the brain, it's that top left node.
Like 11 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
You might have to get the astral tadpole before you can do that.
Astral tadpole, which is...
From the
Where
Emperor?
am I looking for that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it'll work for you.
Okay, I won't worry. I don't think I'll get that far, and so I'll just go for like
Yeah.
favorable beginnings or like some generally good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Just some
then.
passives.
My thought
His
is.
journal is here.
Oh. I knew it would be risky to give one of the netherstones to that loose catapult Orin, but when I look in her eyes, I feel something, though I'm not sure what to call it. And after all, what's the point of a grand alliance with the dead three without old Ball? I thought I could depend on that aged stump Ketherick. However, it never even occurred to me he could be brought down by a random collection of shabby adventurers. Obviously, possession of the
Rude.
weapon was the key element. But do the vagabonds possess the weapon, or does the weapon possess them? Interesting. It's just as the great sages say, a plan will only take you so far, and then you have to fall back on principles. And inasmuch as guiding as control is the guiding principle of the committed Bay Knight, it's axiomatic I must be in control of all three netherstones. The solution is obvious. Pit the vagabonds against the loose catapult, and once they bring me the other two netherstones, we'll find suitable positions for them in the new order to follow. Not the Illithid's grand design, of course, but the golden reign of Gortash. Yes, that has a nice ring to it. Then we shall deal with our naughty absolute brain and its growing propensity to throw petulant psionic tantrums. It's no accident that I chose to place it in a domed cavern beneath the upper city. The location is perfectly formed to concentrate the psychic force of the netherstones, concentrate it to such a degree that not even our netherese enhanced brain will be able to resist my commands. Once I control all three netherstones, naturally, and the sooner the better. Okay, it's in a domed cavern beneath the upper city. I don't think we knew that before.
No.
Wait, the Astral Prism heist. Okay, I have to look at this one.
Okay.
Number 16, the Astral Prism heist. After that dream I had about the Githyanki threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pore through the old archives left behind in Moonrise Towers by the High Heralds. These records included some surprising early sources, both Githyanki and Githzerai, that mention a relic or artifact called the Astral Prison or Prism. Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted Illithic psionics. Such an artifact would clearly be an existential threat to both our absolute ambitions and the grand design. All three of the ancient sources agreed that the Astral Prism was in the hands of the Githyanki Lich Queen Vlaakith. Thus was born the plan to send a tadpole strike team in a regrown nautiloid piloted by the Emperor to steal the Astral Prism from Vlaakith. Right, because he thought the Emperor was controlled. And sent it to steal it. The Emperor steals the Astral Prism and gets free. But I thought Ansor freed the Emperor. I'm not sure.
I thought so, but I'm a little bit mixed on the whole thing. I'm just in terms of the logistics and details.
Right, and the timing of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Memoirs by Gortash outline for Chapter 4. I reestablish worship of Bane and Baldur's Gate as a hidden cult. I realize the secret worship of Baal is also on the resurgence and acquaint myself with the local leader, an actual Baal spawn. The Baal spawn and I work together on a heist from the House of Wonders and, discovering common goals, forge an alliance. In dreams, the Baal spawn and I are visited by Baal and Bane, who name us their chosen and command us to seek out an ally with Ketherick Thorm, the chosen of Miracle. Visiting Ketherick at Moonrise Towers, I learn of the Mind Flayer colony in the Underdark below, and conceive a plan to conquer its Elder Brain using the Crown of Karsus. The Baal spawn and I employ a Diabolist's services to gain access to Mephistar and steal the crown. We three chosen use the crown to enslave the colony's Elder Brain, but during that raid, the Baal spawn is betrayed by the Baal's second-in-command, Orin the Red, who usurps the Baal spawn's power and declares herself Baal's new chosen. Following my master plan, the new trio brainstorms our grand hoax of the Absolute. Note, where to put in the Astral Prism and the adventurers who took it after its theft from Vlaakith, and when to admit considering taking them as my new allies. And we see that later. He's planning out his book. Amazing. Okay, let's go to camp. It's funny that it's putting us... I guess the Worm's Rock is part of this Rivington, not in the city proper.
From Orin. What does she want?
Oh, another letter from Orin. Kudos on the murder of Gortash. You have done well, underling. Baldur's Gate gags on Gortash's gall, and your little pet still has eyes to witness it. Now, to do proper honor to the murder lord, you must submit yourself to trial in the murder tribunal. Remember, Sicarius. Is that like a password, maybe? Anyways.
It's gotta be.
Succeed there, and you may find me in Baal's temple, deep below the tyrant's rotted cobbles. In that unholy sanctum, the murder lord will watch our blood duel at last. I will keep your minions safe until then, unless it misbehaves. Lae'zel would never. Okay.
I mean, at this point, like, she's... Like, I feel like Orin has got to be begging for us to come and just take Lae'zel off her hands.
Right?
She's got to be, like, the most aggravating prisoner.
Oh, I know. Right? Alright, I'm gonna talk to Karlach.
Hey, soldier. You're back.
I've been worried about you. Are you alright?
Yeah. Despite my best efforts. I kept trying to flop over and give up, but Karlach just won't let me. Did I miss anything important?
Not really, but I missed you.
I missed you too. You know, I wouldn't have bothered falling in love with you if I'd known saying goodbye would be so hard.
Who's saying goodbye? I'm here.
You certainly are. I'm trying to stay here, now, alive while I can. But it's like my mind is whittled down to the black hole that should have been our future.
I'll think of you whenever I burn my hand on a hot stove. My God. I'd like to say 3, but I don't know. That's tough to say and mean. I think about it too.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to be sad. I mean, I do, but not too sad.
I'm gonna say I haven't given up. Right? This is what she wanted me to say before, and I didn't. I haven't given up, Karlach. We might still be able to fix your engine.
Maybe. But I think the gods are trying to show me my fate. And I think I'm ready to look at it. Speaking of which, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
I mean, of course. I think I have to, even though I want to say 3, I'm just going to say of course. Of course, my love, of course.
Thank you. Now, enough tragedy, I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry anymore, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, darling. I love you. A lot.
Oh, it's so sweet. Can't handle it. Wait, Karlach, join the party again. Hey, Karlach.
Hey!
Come on, we're heading out.
Well,
yes.
Yeah. Now's the perfect time to break up with her.
Oh my God.
About our relationship.
Right? Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna do a long rest.
Do you want to see what the other people have to say about the?
Oh, that's
what
true.
we've been
We did
through?
kill Gortash. That's a good idea.
We
Minsk,
did.
what do you think?
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then.
You
Can't
had no
believe you
idea,
forgot to bring
huh?
Minsk.
Yeah.
No, wait, Minsk was in the fight.
Minsk was in the fight. He just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
I think he
'Cause
just
usually
didn't.
it's us.
Right? I think he just didn't realize that's what was going on. He's just like, fight, let's fight. Boo's like, I'm too busy to tell you what's happening. Okay, Will.
The agony of knowing the end is near. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Karlach. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
Yeah, Will's been a good friend. Hey, Astarion.
I'm still thinking about Karlach. About what she said. God. There really is no justice in the world.
It's true, like, Astarion got... Well, at least we were able to get him, like, a kind of peace with his past in a way that Karlach hasn't really achieved yet. I don't know. Well, Chihiro, what do you think?
Karlach needs time. Space. But more than this, I think... she needs to know she is not alone.
What Karlach needs is for her friends to help her find a cure.
And answers, justice. 10 years of her life back. All manner of things we cannot give her. She's already lost her heart. She deserves better than to have her friends heap happy lies upon her.
I'm not ready to give up on her just yet.
Good. Perhaps she needs that too.
I thought more of them would be focusing on Gortash. It's really kind of nice that they're focusing on Karlach. I mean, it makes sense.
Agreed.
Shadowheart?
Poor Karlach. Having to face her own mortality in such a definitive manner. Though the rest of us is still liable to perish, if it's any consolation.
Though, just to make sure, would you mind talking to Shadowheart once more? I just want to make sure it's not one of those things where, like, we're getting the shadow... Yeah.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If
Okay,
you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
It might have been if I had talked to everybody before I talked to Karlach, but I didn't think about it. Oh well. Hey, Volo.
Usually they layer them, though.
Whatever
Usually they let you go
happens
back to the other
Be
stuff.
sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Oh, I can... Oh, I can sell shit. Yes. Good. I guess I could also buy things, but I really don't care. I'll buy the scroll telekinesis. You know, I'll buy the thieves' tools. Spend some of this money that I have. Okay. And then actually, is there stuff I want to sell that I didn't mark as wares? Probably. But I can also deal with some of that later, so I'm not going to stress it. Gale, what do you think?
No sense dawdling. Karlach has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it.
I mean... Gale doesn't have tons of time either, right?
No. And I respect that he's spending so much of his dwindling time in, like, a chef support role for us.
Alright, Allison.
Karlach has had her mortality defined to her in most cruel terms. I do not know if we can help her, but perhaps we can at least be there for her. I've been
Oh, nope,
unfair
I hit the
to
wrong
you.
thing. Oh.
I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Alright. You done fishing for compliments?
Yep, I think so. Alright, now we can actually go to bed. I wonder if we're ever going to do anything with this kid and her cat.
I don't remember what her deal was.
I think her mother disappeared. And we convinced her to come back to camp. So that she wouldn't, like, die. And then that's been it. I don't know. Freaking vines. Okay. Well, we have time to do more stuff.
Yeah. I know my vote is still to see if we can pursue the Karlach thing.
Yeah, I agree. So where do we want to go? What do you think?
I would just start from the beginning of the area again, because it's got to be somewhere in an area we've been to, because we've done such a full exploration of it. It feels like I can't imagine that like Dammon, the Dammon is just like sitting in like the fanciest parts of Baldur's Gate, like by the park or anything.
So do you think? So maybe Basilisk Gate?
I'm leaving camp because I don't remember where the maps are.
Yeah,
or
let's
the
just
fast
leave
travel
camp.
Locations.
Let's leave camp
And the
because
other option is
actually there might be some more
Go
stuff
ahead.
around here we can explore.
Yeah, but
Real
I was even
quick.
thinking, like, do we just start by the like by Rivington?
Oh, okay.
Or like, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Wonder what's past this.
This is also an area where I wouldn't be. Like, maybe we can just, if we're backtracking at this point, I wouldn't be opposed to, like, just checking with your sister if there's, like, a recommendation about, like, a zone to start in, or if this just comes later. Because
Yeah.
it feels like something we just missed along the way, but I don't know.
Right. So let's just keep moving on. I'll make inquiries, spoiler-free, hopefully,
There's a
inquiries.
trap.
I just wanted to kind of come around and explore more. So I'm outside the thing. I'm outside that room. I'm climbing ladders on the roof here. So far, there's not really anything going on.
The other area to look at would be the area down below, like...
Yeah.
I see the ladder, yeah. Like the area where the first fight was, felt like there were some other doors there, but they might just be alternate ways to get up here.
I can get all the way up to the roof here. Oh, there's dead bodies up here.
Trap. Be cautious.
Death's had a ball. Some dead ball people. That's surprising.
Yeah. I wonder who killed him.
Huh. Assassin's instructions. Let me read this. You know what to do. Let the lordling think you friend, follower, ally. Let him know no peace, trust no fawning face that gazes upon him. You are sent to harrow his holes and stalk his shadow until the chance arises to spike him where he stands. If caught, let him know we are coming. Let him know Orin is coming. The letter bears no signature, only a vicious smear of dark red. Well, he didn't succeed.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I'm gonna try to disarm this trap because I want to get to this door. Nice. I rolled a 20. Oh, and there's a... I'm just curious if this door will lead to something connected to where we were before fighting Gortash. Like upstairs? Yeah, bell mechanism. Okay. I made it upstairs. I had to fly to get up here. I don't know if there's like a ladder or something that could get you here. Karlach was able to jump to follow me because, you know, she's awesome. Minsk, I think, is stuck down somewhere.
And I've just been back in that first room of the first fight, just exploring the side doors, and it really is just a bunch of like rooms that lead to like the parapets and stuff that don't really go anywhere interesting.
Well,
so I'm coming back up.
I'm in a room with this bell mechanism, but now it doesn't let me, like, select it. It's weird. I thought it could when I came in.
I can just fly up to you, or it can try to fly up to you.
Yeah. Sure. Let me try coming back in, because I don't know if anything will happen. I just use the bell mechanism. There we go. Anything? Nothing. Damn. Come on, I wanted to ring the bell.
Oh, I found a trapped chest. Let me get away from here, though. That is not where you are.
Yeah, I'm very much upstairs. Oh, a lever. I dropped a ladder. So if you come right below me, there's now a ladder up. Haha. But the bell mechanism doesn't do anything, which is a real shame.
There's a bell down here.
Yeah, the giant bell in the ceiling.
There's like an option to use a bell here, but...
Yeah, it gave me the option, but when I click it, nothing happens, so...
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm up on the very tippy-toppy roof now. Some kind of contraption up here. Oh, there's a chest. Alright. Nothing too exciting then, I guess. Come back down. Cool view, though. Actually, I'm gonna go back up just to look at the view. It reminds me of what D-Hat, who comments on my Elden Ring videos, is always like, oh, make sure you take in the views. Yeah, it's really cool, actually. Is that direction towards Rivington? I think it is. Am I? No, I'm backwards.
Oh, this is the portrait of Baal. This is that giant painting of Baal. That's really cool.
Nice.
I think.
Okay, yeah, cool. It's like I can see, so now I'm looking at the part of Rivington. I see the monastery. I see where those fields were with the little like silo that we went into, and there was a mine flare in it. Buildings, we walked on their roofs and stuff. Oh, that's cool. You can see so much here.
So the description of this portrait of, not Baal, Bane, the portrait of Bane that he has hanging, abstract and a little disturbing for that. This portrait of Bane tries to depict his mastery of tyranny using harsh, thick lines. Furthermore, it renders him half nude, oddly humanizing, and perhaps a nod to Bane's mortal origins before he ascended to godhood. Which, again, makes sense given what we like. The form he took as the Avatar was still like just a bigger human, so he values that side of him in a way that the other guys did not.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't think there's really much else to look at around here, so I'm gonna head back down. And I think we should keep just exploring around. That's my goal.
Yeah. So do you want to pick up from where we left off in the farthest part of Baldur's Gate? I'm not sure what you mean by exploring around. If that's what you mean, or.
Oh, I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
the other option
go
is
to the docks, the Grey Harbor docks, right?
Okay.
Because I think there's still more stuff we haven't seen, so I guess I'm not really ready to do full backtracking when there's still new stuff.
The other option would be to look at the next... Because, again, the next personal quest seems to be... I feel, again, Lae'zel is just sitting there, but I don't know if we want to take out Orin this quickly, or if you want to leave Lae'zel and then do her last.
I mean, I think whatever. Because I suspect we won't trigger the very end in game until we decide to. So even if we get all 3 Nether Stones, I think we then have to decide to go to the Elder Brain, is my guess.
That's
so
right.
we can do whatever, but oh.
Slain! Joy! Freedom. Close. Help me. Help you. Reciprocation! Watchers! Ignore you. Foundry. Neutralized. Witnesses. Eliminated. You walk free. You won. Dusk. Kill Orin! Kill Orin! Kill Orin! Kill Orin!
You just had to ask. Like,
I know, right? It's kind of like when Orin asked us to kill Gortash. It's like, chill out. I was gonna do that anyways.
right.
You don't have to ask me again. Like, you don't have to twist my arm here. You know what we
now
can...
that you mention it, I was looking at the quest updates because I know we got a bunch of those. Confront the Elder Brain. So confront the Elder Brain. Blah blah. Get Orin's Netherstone. Rescue Orin's victim. Submit to the Ballast Murder Tribunal.
Right.
So that's the note that Orin left us.
Yeah, she gave us the password, I guess.
Yeah. And investigate the murders still. So we learned the passphrase. We must speak at Candle Hollow's tombstones to meet with the Ballast cult. I don't remember this.
I know that's where we need to go. I don't think we found Candle Hollow yet. Like, we've been told about it, but I don't think we found it. What we found was, like, that temple door in the sewers. But that's something we could do, is look for the other thing.
Is there I'm looking if there were quest markers on our map that we just missed. So it's there is a marker on the map for where to go. By the north of the Elf Song Tavern for the Candle Hollow stuff.
Yeah. I think that's where we found a body. Okay. That makes sense.
And where else would we explore here? Like to the south, I guess? The water.
I want to...
we never went to the water
We
greenhouse.
never went into... That's what I was just going to say, is we should go in here and explore some more. So...
Yeah.
I am going to talk to the Untaken Diomira Trellis.
Please, head inside. Don't let me keep you from the celebrations.
Oh, we did talk to her before. There's like a funeral or something going on. Captain Foharel, I'll talk to you.
Here to make an offering to Umberlee as well, eh? They say it's good luck to placate the bitch queen after a drowning.
Do all these offerings even do anything?
When you've sailed as much as I have, you'll know damn well they do plenty. Got a few spare coins to chuck in the fountain? Certainly wouldn't do you any harm.
Fair enough. I can throw some coins in the fountain. Which fountain? Where do I throw them? Just where her,
Yeah,
oh,
I
there's
guess
a
where
book here. Let me see what the book
the mouths
says.
are spitting up.
Right? That makes sense. Let me look at the supplications to Umberlee. Queen Umberlee, the sea herself, I dash myself upon the rocks of your favor. Let me drink the brine of your glory deep into my lungs, turn my skull to shell, my ribs to reef, to earn your blessing, and to spare me the wrath of your Sahagin. Okay, let me go to my inventory and split my gold. Confirm. There we go. And then these, I'm gonna throw my 10 gold into the fountain.
Please grant me your blessing.
I don't know if that did anything.
I'm leaving you a nice fat purse I swiped. And
But you know
I
what?
guess we'll see if we don't drown.
Right?
I mean,
I guess.
you.
Oh, there's stuff going on. But you know what? We are actually out of time. So I'm going to have to stop it here, and then we will come back and keep exploring and looking around the next time. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.